Welcome back to the Destin Business Forum. I'm Julie Cotton, your host, and joining me now is Chassity Jackson from Beauties Fashion and Emerald Coast Fashion, who's got a beautiful skirt, absolutely, and we're talking about fashion. Love that subject.
Thank you.
So thanks for joining me today, and thank you for being a member of the Destin Chamber. We appreciate your membership. And tell us about both of these organizations and their mission and what you do for people and what you do in those organizations.
First of all, thank you so much for having me.
Okay.
This is exciting. And so just a little bit about me. So I'm Chassity Jackson. I'm the creator of Beauties Fashion and Emerald Coast Fashion. I'm an Air Force veteran, in case a lot of the audience wasn't aware. And I am an expert at personal design. So what Beauties Fashion essentially is, we go out into, we fuse fashion and the community. And a lot of times I know that fashion and the industry is kind of vain, you know, it's not as community-centric. So we go out, we help the homeless, we give back to children, we give back to homeless veterans, as you can see the t-shirt here.
I know, I love the t-shirt. And I love the skirt and the t-shirt. I mean, if I'd have put that on, I thought, no way, but it is adorable. Love it.
Thank you. And so, you know, with respect to Emerald Coast Fashion, you asked about that. I just launched that this year. This is something that I believe God has put on my heart to do. And we wanted to bring fashion to the Emerald Coast and establish the Emerald Coast as a melting pot for fashion. However, it does have a community-centric focus as well.
Okay, all right.
Yes.
Now, I know you do some events. You do some events I saw at Beachworks.
Yes.
And so tell us about those events and how people can come to them, find out more information.
Absolutely. Beachworks, by the way, is a great, outstanding venue. It's a contemporary venue, and they've allowed us to host our events there. And so one of the forthcoming events that we have is the fashion branding course. It's a starter course, starter workshop where we engage fashion artists all over the world. So we have our online audience as well as our local fashion artists and creatives, and we teach them, you know, to be resilient in fashion, because a lot of times when we don't get the results, we're ready to give up. And so people kind of shrink back when it comes to, you know, being visible in fashion and showing their artistry. And in addition to that, you know, the Emerald Coast is really, really a thriving culture in art. And I believe that what the Emerald Coast really could benefit from is what we bring to the table and infusing that, reminding people that fashion is also an art. And so the workshop just teach, you know, we teach certain things about branding and how to market on the digital landscape. We also can network them with other creators that are not just global, but in the U.S., whether it's fashion capital of New York, LA, Miami, and so, some other areas. So we have resources that are positioned in various cities in the nation as well as around the globe.
Okay, and those beachwork fashion, those beachwork workshops,
Yes.
and Beachworks is in Destin, by
Correct.
the way, across from Destin Commons. Is there an age limit? Is there, you know, anybody and everybody can I bring my 9-year-old
Yes.
to it? Okay.
Yes. In fact,
right.
we have in our auxiliary teams, we have fashion illustrators that are the school age. 5-year-old, 9-year-olds. And so we want to make sure that we have a family-friendly environment that anybody that's a fashion enthusiast can come and learn and be inspired. So
you could tell me about all the trends.
Yes,
correct?
yes,
Okay.
yes.
Because I know people see the trends and think, oh, I could, but then I'm not sure about that. But this sounds like something perfect for someone that's unsure about should they wear this or should they wear that. Or to learn a little bit more.
I love that, and thank you for bringing that up. I'm a fashion stylist, bridal stylist. So I style brides. I style those that may want to head out to events, even in the area. We are very, very strong when it comes to events in Destin. So I style them. I set up photo shoots. I art direct my shoots in cinematic films. So I want to make sure that we hit on all areas of fashion. Fashion is just not one-sided like retail, you know, just buying the clothes. Fashion is everything. Everybody is impacted by fashion, and we wanted to take that same level of impact and be a positive influence in the community.
Now you mentioned other cities, LA,
Yes.
some of our bigger cities in the United States.
Yes.
That do you travel to those and get your inspiration from some shows there or artists there?
I love that. Great question. Yes, I've actually been a participant in New York Fashion Week, which was amazing. It was a rush, a lot of hard work. So I have some network of teams there. And LA, I will be in LA in October doing some things at the Capitol, Sacramento, and networking there as well. So yeah, there are other opportunities. I travel a lot.
Okay, all right, good. Well, tell us anything else you want the audience to know, and how do they get in touch with you and find out more?
Absolutely. You can always find me on Instagram. I love Instagram. It's my jam. You can check me out, Beauty for Ashes 314 there. Battle Beauties Fashion is another. We have our brand page there. And then Emerald Coast Fashion is also on Instagram and Facebook as well. And so I wanted to share a little bit about the aim for Emerald Coast Fashion. And I established it with the aim of not only fusing fashion with the community, but to help increase the economy, help the economy of Destin evolve. And what we intend to do, a large fashion week here next year in 2020, because we want to establish Destin, the Emerald Coast at large, unify it, because we can be fragmented at times, but we wanted to bring those fashion resources from everywhere to come here for tourism, to have fun with their families. We want to create a fashion-friendly culture here in Destin. So that's what we endeavor to do for Emerald Coast Fashion.
Okay, all right.
Yes.
Well, terrific.
Thank you.
And I want to give a shout out to your son, who's 10, and he's here today with us in the studio. He's actually
Yes.
filming some segments for your social media as well.
Yes,
so
thank
maybe
you.
the technology bug and RJ showed him around the studio. We'll get to him. But thanks for joining us, and thanks for
Thank
bringing
you.
him. What a great learning experience. So we appreciate you being here today and sharing all this wonderful information. And so for more information on her website, on Battle Beauties Fashion and Emerald Coast Fashion, you can visit her website. And thanks for watching the Destin Business Forum.